Now, how much stop snitching is preached in our community? Now, if we apply that, what would be solved? Rape, murder, all the blood on black crime, the blood on black crime, all of that would be solved. But we don't know God's laws. That's the application that we need in our community in order to get ourselves out of the dead and low-level estate that we're in. Look, what you gonna do with this Modelo right here? When? Now listen to what the Bible says. Cause it's pretty early in the morning. Okay, let's see. I know the old saying is it's 5 o'clock anywhere, but that's not true. That's what the Bible says. That blacks, Hispanics, and natives are God's chosen people, and you're supposed to abide by God's laws. Now listen to what he says right here. Read. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning. It says woe. What does woe mean? W-O-E. I said, whoa! What does that mean? Yeah. Okay, problems. I like that, but it means destruction. So here's a problem. What is going to happen? He's going to explain what it is. Read. Woe unto them that rise up early. If they rise up early and what? In the morning, that they follow strong drink. And follow what? That they follow strong drink. What's that? What is it? Mm-hmm. You know what it is. See, it's good that you have a conviction in yourself. Because some people, they'll be like, nah, I'm just going to do my thing. You ain't supposed to be that way. You're supposed to be convicted by the word of God in order to what? Change your ways. That's what we're out here to do, is to show people that they're greater than what the state that we're in. Right. We were all in this way. We all came out of the lifestyle. So just don't think that we just talking. No, we have to apply these same exact things. That's what some of us did deal with being like that. Right. Now read it again. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that may follow strong drink, that continue unto night, to ride and bend them. See that happens? You drink all day, you be sloppy, slurring your words, and guess what? Guess what? You are what? Inflamed. Now you don't have no bearing. Now you don't know what is what. Now you are not sober. Give me that in Titus. Because as men, we're supposed to have clear, concise thoughts in order to be able to discern what's around us. Because the ways around us is what? Evil. Very much so evil. So you doing this and you doing that. It's not bad to drink, but it's how much do you drink and how much quantity do you drink. Now that's the issue. Now look, read this, Titus 2, verse 2. Read. The book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 2. That the aged men be sober. It says what? That the aged men be sober. And man, you're supposed to be sober. That doesn't mean you cannot be mirthy, right? Because mirthy means you drink a little bit and you still are aware of what's going on. But once you go past that point and you go into drunkard or drunkenness, that's what? Sin. Read on. Grave, temperate, sound in faith, and charity, and patience. That age woman likewise. And then the woman is supposed to be as the same way as us. Now what's heavy about this is, give me Sirach chapter 31, I think it's verse 27 that I want. But it says that we're supposed to be sober. That's going into multiple different things because we get attacked in various different outlets. Like guess what? We might see some brother walking down the street with his pants hanging down. And guess what? That's not proper either. God said, pull your pants up. He said it's shameful to show your buttocks. Did you know that? No, not a long shirt. That's an excuse for your will. That's an excuse. We got to be men, right? If we're men, we got to man up to what the responsibility of a man is, right? We're supposed to be leaders and fathers and guides of our nation, pillars in our community. We're supposed to be the example setters here, right? But if we're not setting that example, guess what we're acting? As children, as boys. That's what Christ compared us to. Read this. Book of Sirach, chapter 31, verse 27. Wine is as good as life to a man. See that? It says wine is as good as life to a man because it does make you cheerful, right? We know. If it be drunk moderately, right? If it be drunk moderately, that means not waking up in the morning, I'm gonna give me a 40. Yeah. That's what the Bible is saying. We're supposed to be drinking it moderately. We don't. What life is there to a man, that is what I want. See that even the Bible says, what is life then if you can't even enjoy with wine? So in other words, you can have it, but drink it how? Moderation. That's moderation. We all. It was made to man glad. It was made to make man glad. See that? It was made to make you glad. We all. Wine must be drunk and in season bring the gladness of the heart and cheerfulness of the mind. See, that's what it's supposed to bring. Cheerfulness of your mind. We all. Because guess what? If not, what does it turn into? What did it turn into? Okay, I'm glad you said drunk in anger and a lot of ish. Watch, read. Well, wine drunken with excess, wine drunken with excess, what? But the bitterness of the mind. Read on. With boiling, with what? With boiling, and quarreling. That is what? Strife, fighting, going back and forth. That's what you just said. That anger. That's what the Bible is saying. So guess what? You need to put it down and be like, okay, let me only drink 1, 2, and then I'm good because I feel it. But I don't need all of it. We don't. Or guess what? Until you are able to hold yourself, stop. Until you're able to be disciplined and say, you know what, I know what my limit is. But if you continuously at the point of, okay, I'm just going to keep, you're going to go back into your old ways. You got to stop and really like, okay, let me get myself cleaned up first, and then I have to go back to that once I'm actually sober to be aware of what's going on. Real. Drunkenness increases the rage of a fool till he offends. It diminishes strength and makes it wounds. See that? It says it diminishes your strength and makes wounds. That means, guess what? You have mental things inside of you that is going on, right? A lot of times we drink because of our outlook on life. Guess what? It's the same way that people get high. They try to escape the reality of what's going on instead of dealing with the root issue. But when you come out of that non-sober mind, guess what? Those issues still lie right there. We don't. Rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine, and despise him not in his mirth. Give him no despiteful words, and press not upon him with urging him to drink. See that? We don't supposed to urge you to drink. Come on, take another shot. Sorry, I'll help you. I'll take you. No. That's not. That means, guess what? The ones who are doing that around you, they're not in your benefit. That means, guess what? You need to be doing this. Get Sirach 27 verse 12. But you gotta be able to assess the people who you're with to see if they're on your side, or they're going to tell you right according to the Bible, because that's what we're showing you right here. You got it? We don't. It's a book. It's a book of Sirach, chapter 27, verse 12. If thou be among the indiscreet, observe the time. See that? When you're among the indiscreet, the ones who don't have no discretion, the ones who don't know what the Bible is saying, what? Observe that time. Like, yeah, I'm not going to be around you too much longer because you're not helping me get to where I need to be. You're hurting me. You're being detrimental unto me. We don't. But continually, among men of understanding, the discourse of fools is irksome. It says, be continuing with men of understanding. Now, what is understanding? I'll ask you that.
What understanding is to understand their problems, issues, what's going around them.
Okay.
Like speaks, you have to understand. Like, I said this. If somebody is saying they did this, let's say they 20 crimes. They robbed the black person.
Okay.
They say that they robbed the black, they robbed the family. Someone could agree with that.
Okay.
It wasn't a selfish reason why they did it. You have to understand.
You can understand, but that's not still correct, though. Right? But you did what? You did still. Hold up. Hold this. Hold that. Go to Leviticus 5:1. I'm going to show you something, the law, what God says about it. And then we're going to show you what the understanding is. Because we must know that how we operate in everyday life is right out of the Bible. This is how we're supposed to be operating. What you're saying is correct, but you're doing it out of what? Without any guidance. The Bible is the guide. That's right. That's the guide. Now watch what it says. Read. It's the book of Leviticus chapter 5 verse 1. And if a soul sin, it says if our soul sin, that means they're going to break God's commandments. They're breaking God's commandments. So in a case where we're just talking about like being drunk or stealing, thou shalt not steal. If you go and steal, you broke God's commandments. Okay? That's what sin is. Breaking God's commandments. Read. And here's the force of swearing. And as a witness, whether he has sinned, it says if you're a witness, whether you see or know of it, or you know of it, if you do not know it, if you don't tell, then he shall bear his iniquity. That sin is upon you. Right. Regardless if you broke it or not. But guess what? You know it. It's on you. Now, how much stop snitching is preached in our community? Now, if we apply that, what would be solved? Rape? Murder, all the blood on black crime, the brown on black crime, all of that to be solved. But we don't know God's laws. That's the application that we need in our community in order to get ourselves out of the dead and low-level estate that we're in.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.